Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to our final video before Christmas, before Hanukkah. So are you all ready for the holidays? Oh, we're gonna have a nice pleasant try on today. We've got new skincare in every category today, and let me just say, feel free to watch this video while you're cleaning your house, while you're wrapping presents. I say this because I don't know what happened, but I thought we were ready for the holidays. This weekend we have realized we're not. We're so close to ready, but that is definitely not the same thing as actually ready, so I probably look tired. Oh, I hope the skincare in today's video can help with that. So the game plan for today's video, again, this is newish skincare releases. I have done actually quite a few K-Beauty hauls. We'll be doing another K-Beauty retailer comparison for 2025. So I bought the new Abib TECA Serum. Look at how pretty it is. Ah! I don't know what it is with me and the suspended droplets in products, but I just absolutely love it. The Parnell cushion, the Hince lip oil today. Again, we gotta get this face looking less tired than it's feeling. And then I got some PR from Cocokind, Dermalogica, and Drunk Elephant. Controversial brands, hit or miss brands. I think it's gonna be, if nothing else, an interesting new skincare try on. And if you are new to the channel, my skin type is dry, acne prone, and a bit sensitive, and we always have timestamps and links in the description box below if you would like to jump around. But let's start this video with the Drunk Elephant Mello Marula Cream Cleanser. If you have watched any of my videos before, you might know that I absolutely love cream cleansers. I say often that they don't lather, and that's true for the most part. This is an exception. This is actually an exception. Drunk Elephant says that this ultra-gentle, low-lather cream cleanser calms and balances as it melts the day away, removing makeup, sunscreen, and daily pollution. And rather than being a fully no-lather cleanser, it's a light lather. I think they say a low lather. It also has a very pleasant smell to it, which shocked me the first time I used this. You know, Drunk Elephant, love them or not, they've been on the no fragrance train for a really long time now. But this doesn't smell like fragrance-free skincare, no, this smells nice. Do you know the ingredient responsible for it? It's in the ingredients list. It is not technically a fragrance ingredient. You could call it an antioxidant ingredient if you wanted to. It's vanilla. Yeah, vanilla, like the fragrance community's scent of the year. That just rolled out of my mouth, but I think I might be onto something. Is vanilla the scent of 2024? I would argue yes. Vanilla birthday cake. I mention this just to let you know how tricky fragrance can be. Again, you could absolutely say, yeah, there's antioxidants in that, sure. But it also absolutely is making this smell nice. Absolutely. I do like this. I like this a lot. I like how gentle it is. I haven't yet tried it to remove makeup because that's just not typically how I use cream cleansers. I prefer oil cleansers for that. But as a morning cleanse, oh, this is really nice. I just rinsed. I gotta say they did a great job on this cleanser. I know they are saying this is a new cleanser in their lineup for the most sensitive skin type, so it kind of goes without saying that I would like it. Skin-friendly pH of 5.0, 1% colloidal oatmeal. I mean, do you need to spend this much on a cream cleanser? Absolutely not. But did Drunk Elephant do a nice job on this? Yeah, I think they did. And I'm so happy to tell you that, as I did some worse skincare products over on Instagram instead of YouTube. I'm trying to actually do different things on different platforms. And I don't know what it's been with my luck, but up until this product, I feel like every product Drunk Elephant has actually sent me, I haven't liked. I hated the new sunscreen. It's so bad on me. It's more of a color thing, but I can't even give it away. I have it in my big box of products that my friends and family can take, right? And people keep taking it out and swatching it, and then they go, nah, because it's such a bad color. Meanwhile, the products I do like from them, I've bought with my own money consistently. So finally we have something they sent me that I like. Let's move on to this Abib Heartleaf TECA Capsule Serum. If you're unfamiliar with TECA, that stands for Titrated Extract of Centella Asiatica, referring to those active compounds found within cica. It also includes 4-terpenol, that's that active compound found in tea tree oil. It's got some algae extracts in it. It's got some succinic acid, allantoin, beta-glucan, and of course Heartleaf. Of course, Heartleaf. Abib is kind of like the cousin to the Anua skincare brand, the less popular cousin. Was that necessary to say, Alice? Sometimes I just sound like a jerk. I don't mean it in a bad way. They're an underrated alternative to Anua. Let me get you a proper view here. So see those little capsules? That's supposed to contain those ingredients that I was just talking about. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm feeling more mixed than I thought I would. The capsules are not breaking open as easily as I thought they would. Beautiful formula, but what is this problem I'm having? Let me see if I can capture this on camera. Okay. They're not, what is going on? I guess I'll have to be more rough. It's not really my style. I don't like to be rough on my skin. Ow. This is absorbing really nicely though. I just went in for a third drop of this. And again, I absolutely love the ingredients here. This is a lot of my personal favorites as somebody who has, unsurprisingly, acne-prone, irritation-prone skin. As long as I can get these beads to burst open on my skin, it does seem like this should work out for me. But yeah, this is brand new. I am just now getting in some orders that I made from, y'all, I'm so excited, from both Style Korean and also Olive Young. I'm waiting on my first ever Olive Young order. I ordered the new, speaking of Anua, their new PDRN serum that is exclusively at Olive Young. I've been watching the Olive Young website for years. It's time to just do it and start including that company in the retailer comparison, right? Let's move on to this Cocokind Eye Serum. Whoa, this sounds up my alley. Peptide Fine Line Eye Gel. I actually almost bought this from Ulta. I mean, peptide. Unsurprisingly, I almost bought it. But they did send this over, and they also sent over the reusable silicone under eye patches. So let's try these out today with the eye gel exactly as we did. Remember the Dew system? Dew Skincare, who I also love, has a system like this, but it costs more money. How is Cocokind's? Okay, so here's our tin. We have this on the plastic part. By the way, when I started buying this kind of product from Pacifica, I kept throwing away the plastic insert. You can actually keep that and just store these on that instead of store them directly on the tin. It just kind of makes things easier. I don't know why I didn't think about that for the longest time. Now, let's apply the peptide eye gel. Okay, so it's in a pump in a tube. Oh. You saw that? I aimed for here and we hit here. There we go. We finally got it coming out. That doesn't feel like a gel texture. Why is this called a gel? That looks like a cream. We gotta standardize these terms, y'all. We've got to do it because there's just a ton of confusion when people like myself, a dry skin type, buy a product that says it's a cream and then you get a gel. This said it was a gel. Look, I think that's a cream. That's a cream. Oh, it feels really, really nice. I put it on kind of heavy because I'm going to put these patches over top. And again, what we have going on here is occlusion. People get mad at me when I put the patches on this way, but truthfully, you can do whatever you want. You really can. It's just occlusion. You could put it anywhere. So let's talk about the formula with this product. It has peptide ingredients, including some that you don't see every day. It has a total of 1.1% skin conditioning agents. I love the way that Cocokind breaks down their formula facts on the side of the box here. So a total of 1.1%, ingredients including ceramide, ectoin, etc. All in a fragrance-free formula. I think the only thing I want to clarify is that I would absolutely call this a cream instead of a gel. And that is good news if you are also dry like myself. This is really nice. I am going to have these sit on my skin for about probably 20 minutes, but I want to add in one more step before I take a little bit of a break from filming. I want to bring out this Dermalogica product. Now, Dermalogica as a brand, I have been notoriously hard on. And I would say for good reason, because this is an expensive product. I am very, very picky when it comes to high-end products, but it's because as the price starts going up, I feel like you have to make a product that really stands out. You know, this is a moisturizer. There are so many good moisturizers, you never, ever have to spend this kind of price on moisturizer. At the same time, I am willing to see what some of these high-end brands do that is different. Because don't forget, some of these high-end brands come up with the breakthrough ideas, and then it is our affordable brands who also go, ooh, what a good idea. Let's do that for a more affordable price, right? Okay, so let's talk about what Dermalogica is doing here. They're saying this is a moisturizer for stressed skin. It is using vitamins A, C, and E, freshwater microalgae, and astaxanthin, as well as peptides. And really, when you look at the formula, a lot more is going on. Now, let me address the elephant in the room. Everything in red is a fragrance ingredient, and this is one of Dermalogica's biggest criticisms, especially from the YouTube beauty world. We will often say things like, that's a lot of essential oil. And there is a problem with saying that, and that is that this brand isn't using the word fragrance. Remember the fragrance loophole. Any company that uses fragrance can always just put the word fragrance in instead of list out their fragrance blend. And these companies could have more fragrances under that word fragrance than we see here. So I always try to stop people from saying things like that because actually I personally, as somebody with specific allergies, I wish we didn't have the fragrance loophole. I wish all companies had to list out their scent ingredients in a product. Because I can actually look at this ingredients list and say, oh, that actually does not contain my allergen. This is absolutely not the same as me saying, now you have to try this, or even you have to like fragrance in any capacity. You don't. I just want to let you know that I prefer to see ingredients listed out rather than wonder. And that's what we have to do, is just wonder when we see fragrance. Don't assume. Don't ever assume. I see people assume sometimes in skincare, and that gets us into trouble. It really does. I didn't actually think this formula necessarily looked all that special, but I tried it anyway. All right, I'm trying to get a good visual on this. I have such a tiny amount on my finger here. Can you see how rich this product is? I only need the tiniest amount of this product, and it's wild. It is wild how moisturizing they made this. I'm gonna do my best to explain this. It's so different that I don't know if I'll put it into words correctly, but it really feels like the tiny amount that I just spread across my skin. Actually, I need to spread that out further. I feel like to get that amount of relief from dryness from most of my moisturizers, I would need at least 3 times that. So I don't know what they did here, but it is so moisturizing. I'm really impressed with the texture on this one. Yeah, I don't need another pump. It's wild. How is this so moisturizing? So yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you at this point. Again, I don't want anyone to spend money that you don't have. But oh, don't forget though, the Ulta Love Your Skin event is coming up December 29th. I'll link it below if we have the preview. We probably won't get the preview till Wednesday. It looks like we're back on the old 21 days of beauty schedule. I say that to say this brand is at Ulta, so if $95 sounds like way too much, maybe $47.50 might happen with some kind of points perk, with some kind of gift with purchase. There's ways to not have to spend retail on Dermalogica for sure. Are you ready for the reveal? Let's take these off. I had them on for about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna rinse these and then I will replace them in the package. I feel like we might have actually had some soft color correction going on. Okay. We're gonna move on to our sunscreen step. I don't have a new sunscreen, but I do have 3 new to my collection sunscreens. I bought the K-Secret. I bought the Rataplan Water Parsley Calming Sun Cream on November 30th. I remember that very well because I had an alarm set. Not as much for this, it was that I wanted the Dr. G set and the Dong'Inbi serum that were on sale on Jolcy, and this was also on sale, so I added it to my cart. I don't think this brand is going global yet. Everything on here is in Korean, I guess, except we have a few English words here. But I have to tell you this story. Ever since I saw this on November 30th, I added it to my cart, I got my order in from Jolcy, and I've been over here going, haha, Rataplan. What a funny name for a company. It's like a little rat with a briefcase. He's Ratatouille, and he's got a plan. Be honest with me. How many of you know that actually is a word? It's a word. I looked up this company. I typed Rataplan into Google, and you know what Google told me? Google told me what the word means. Rataplan, noun, a beating drum. I was so much happier when I thought we were talking about a rat with a briefcase. Rataplan, a beating drum. Seriously? I have a master's degree. How many other words do I just not know? We're not gonna try that one on today because I've got to recover from learning that's a word. So that means we're gonna use the Dr. Ceuracle Cica Regen Vegan Sun SPF 50+, PA4+. If you, again, follow me on Instagram, you, my friends, saw everything over on the channel that we are about to use here today. I like this sunscreen. It is quick and easy to apply. I always do one finger at a time. Super fast, super fast. I also really like the smell of rosemary oil. It's an essential oil, but it's one that gets along with my skin. Layer 1 followed by layer 2. I like this really fast application because then I'm already going to wait. I'm already going to sit here for about 5 more minutes before we apply a cushion. I do wear both skincare and makeup, so I want my sunscreen to be fast. So I'm going to turn the camera off for about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to come back and we're going to use the Parnell cushion. It's time for the Parnell cushion. I am so excited for this. Y'all, I think I absolutely love this Parnell brand. I also bought the toner from the TECA Manu line. So impressed with that. I've got a lot to share with you all in the near future. Now, they're making very similar claims with this cushion as they do with the serum and the toner. It's the TECA, it's got the Manuka honey in it, soothing and hydrating your skin while offering a buildable, radiant finish. It is very radiant. I absolutely love the texture of this. This is that higher coverage but thin formula that I feel like K-Beauty cushions do so well. Do you see what I mean? Can you actually see that this is a thin formula, but it's still got good coverage to it? Not super high coverage, good coverage, kind of more medium buildable. I feel so excited to find this cushion because this brand actually has a big shade range, which is so important to me. I don't want to, talk about cushions that only people with my skin tone exactly can use. And there's a lot of that in K-Beauty. They're getting better, Tier, Unleashia, and now Parnell all have these great shade ranges. For a while, we've had the option of Tier, right? Especially the red cushion. I didn't like that one. I know some people do, and that's great. I'm happy you found the cushion for you. For me, that one was just a little bit too high coverage. It just felt more for oily skin types. And I'm so happy to tell you this is one that feels like it's more for dry skin types, more for sensitive skin types. Do you see this finish? You might not like this if you have oily skin. I'm going to powder regardless because it actually feels kind of wet. By the way, I'm still getting the hang of this. This is only my second time ever applying this, but I did wear it a full day already, and I could not believe how well it wore. It didn't sink into lines. It didn't start to look cakey or drying or anything. Last step, I bought some products from Hince, including their Vita Barrier Nourishing Lip Oil in shade 02 Mandarin. I really like it so far. I wasn't expecting to like it quite so much. It actually really feels like a dupe of some of the much more expensive lip oil options. It's not very intense on the pigment. It is definitely more of just a comfortable lip product. This is a really nice lip oil. I gotta give them credit. I gotta give them credit where it's due because most of the time I feel like you put a lip oil on and you go, oh, it's comfortable. Oh, it's gone. This actually stays on pretty well. Not great, not great. Do not buy this and expect this to stay on like Vaseline stays on, but for a lip oil, as somebody who's tried a lot of lip oils, I'm very pleasantly surprised with the longevity of this. We're talking a couple hours. If you don't eat or drink anything, if you drink something, it's gonna be gone, okay? I feel like I liked everything. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but the only product where I'm a little worried about how I will feel long-term is actually the Abib. I really like this brand overall, but it was kind of hard to burst these open. I feel like I'm really impressed with the Cocokind. That one absolutely stands out to me, and just really happy to have a cushion that I think is for those of us with dry skin that also want to see a full shade range. But my friends, that brings us to the end of today's video. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you tried any of these? Are you going to try any of these? Again, this is the last video before the holidays, so I hope you all have a most wonderful holiday season. You will probably see a video from me before New Year's, hopefully. Ulta Love Your Skin event. But I hope you all have a most wonderful holiday. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.